how are you? I guess you are surprised that why I am showing you these plants. Because, dear children, today I am going to explain you our lesson 1, Nutrition in Plants. Children, you have learnt about these life processes like nutrition, respiration, excretion, growth, reproduction, movement, response to stimuli in class 6. All living organisms require food which provides energy to perform the life processes. Plants can prepare their own food themselves. Animals cannot do so and obtain from plants or animals that eat plants. We human beings also belong to this category. Humans and animals are thus directly or indirectly dependent on plants. So, in further explanation, just see the flow chart. While explaining this chapter, first of all, we should know that what is nutrition. The process of taking in food and its utilization by the body is called nutrition. Nutrition, derived from Latin word nutrire, means to nourish. As you have learnt in class 6, food provides us with a number of nutrients which are necessary for the proper functioning of our body. To recall, the different nutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Do you remember the nutrients which provide us energy and the roles which the different nutrients perform in our bodies? Just recapitulate after explanation of this chapter. So, what is nutrition you have understood. So, next I will explain you what are the different modes of nutrition. If we will talk about modes of nutrition, all living organisms show two modes of nutrition. First is autotrophic nutrition and another one is heterotrophic nutrition. Let's discuss autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is found in green plants. Green plants prepare their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Autotrophic nutrition is found in only green plants. You can see auto means self and trophic means nourishment. Means plants can make their own food. In heterotrophic nutrition, organisms cannot manufacture their own food and derive food from plants or animals or both. If you list all the food items that you eat during the day, you will know how much we depend on plants and animals. Wheat, rice, pulses, vegetables and fruit are obtained from plants. For milk, curd, cheese, eggs and meat, we depend on animals. As I have already explained you that in heterotrophic nutrition, animals cannot prepare their own food. So, based on their eating habits, animals are divided into three categories. First is herbivorous. Herbivorous are plant eaters like cow, buffalo, deer, sheep and goat. Carnivorous, meat eaters like tiger, lion and wolf. And third category is omnivorous. They eat both plants and animals like humans, crow and cockroach. You can see this chart. Here, green plants are known as autotrophs because they prepare their own food. Animals like rabbit, goat, they eat green plants. So they are known as herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals are the animals those who eat green plants. This is tiger. Tiger used to eat the animals, herbivorous animals, those who eat green plants. So they are called as carnivorous. Means we can say the animals those eat flesh of other animals are known as carnivorous. If we will talk about human being, you can see human being, they eat plants as well as other animals also. So the animals those who eat plants as well as flesh of other animals are known as omnivorous. This is called food chain. Here all the animals are depend directly or indirectly on plants. Now let's see how nutrition takes place in plants. Means how plants make their own food. And the plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, which you have already studied in your earlier classes. Let's once again recapitulate. Dear children, as you know that food is prepared in green plants in green leaves. You can see here a leaf. Leaf contains a green pigment called chlorophyll. And this is a process of photosynthesis by which green plants prepare their own food. Photo means light, synthesis means to combine. During this process, plants absorb sunlight from the sun through their leaves and convert it into food energy using raw materials from the atmosphere and soil. Let's see what are the main 4 things that are required for photosynthesis. First is chlorophyll. It is the green pigment present in the leaves. Second is sunlight. It is absorbed by the chlorophyll present in the leaves. Next is carbon dioxide. It is absorbed from the atmosphere by the leaves through small spores present on the lower surface of the leaf. These spores are called stomata. Next is water. It is taken up from the soil by the roots and transported to the leaves through the pipes like structures called vessels. The chlorophyll containing cells of leaves in the presence of sunlight use carbon dioxide and water to prepare food. The food is prepared is in the form of carbohydrates, sugar. These sugars ultimately get converted into starch, another carbohydrate, and oxygen is also released, which we use in the process of respiration. This is the chemical equation of photosynthesis. Here carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The product is carbohydrates and oxygen. So dear children, you have already studied nutrition in plants, introduction, what is nutrition, modes of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. Nutrition in plants, photosynthesis reaction. Now what is left? Importance of photosynthesis. What is the importance of photosynthesis in our life? Dear children, imagine what will happen to the life on earth in the absence of photosynthesis? Or imagine what will happen if the sun does not rise at all for 4 months. In the absence of photosynthesis, life will not be possible as there would be no food available. In the absence of food, the survival of living organisms will not be possible as all organisms are directly or indirectly dependent on food made by the plant. Oxygen, a byproduct of photosynthesis, will not be released. Living organism will not be able to perform an important activity of life, respiration. Without respiration, no living organism can survive. And at last, photosynthesis maintains a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This balance will be disturbed in the absence of photosynthesis. Thus, life would be impossible without photosynthesis.